I'm Sanyukta Shrestha. So, on behalf of the Newah Organization UK chapter, we're doing this in London, as you know, and we welcome you to this event. So basically, what we want to do in this event is to give a platform to a few of the young researchers and practitioners, professionals who are working with the heritage in Nepal. And so the main intention is we didn't really want to have a lot of people here today, but we are so confident about the content of the program today that we are going to deliver, we're going to share with you, that we're very confident that the content is so good. And once this is what we will offer to the outer world from this event onwards, it is going to be a very good reference point for many of the youngsters who are going to consult this, refer to this in the future, time and again, for many years to come. They will find it very resourceful to learn about their heritage, settlement, and architecture, everything about the heritage in Nepal. So that has been the main intention. And it is quite surprising, of course, that although this is the title includes the word Newah, which is of the Newah people in Kathmandu and Nepal, we see very less Newah people here today, but that is nothing to worry about. I know that they all are equally worried about, equally concerned as well about their own heritage, which we all are very proud about, the entire Nepalese people. And it is a fact that only the Newahs will not be able to actually save anything or preserve anything in Nepal. It has to be a combined effort of everyone, all of the Nepalese, and find it as their common heritage, and find all of them as their own friends and everyone. So this is where we begin, and four of the speakers today, out of the four speakers, the first speaker we have here with us, which is going to be a major presentation for today by Saurav Shrestha. He's a Chevening scholar. But rest of them, the other speakers, are basically, we are going to link through satellite connection with them when we have any queries. If you have any questions to be answered, you can connect to them. They are ready to answer your questions, and they are there. But their presentations are going to be an offline video, which we already have, so there won't be any disturbances when we play and when they share their stuff. So basically, the people are Supriya and Manandhar, who is an artist, educator, and activist in New York. She's a graduate from Virginia Commonwealth University, and she's been practicing her stuff for quite some time now, and she's very, very active. She's got a lot of digital resources, which she herself and a lot of other young friends that she's got, including myself, Saurav, and everyone, we have created a huge resource, a digital resource, where every Nepali, every other researcher who wants to learn about Nepal and its heritage can get hold of. You can consult many things about old pictures. Every research paper on every other topic about Nepalese heritage is already there, and many other resources which she's going to share with you, which is very useful. And then the other speaker will be Mrs. Shriju Pradhan, who is the Deputy Director of Kathmandu Metropolitan City office, and she is a very, very dedicated person. Not only from her professional platform, she has actually personally, I've seen her personally being involved during the earthquake scenario, and even after, even till now, she takes all the groups in Nepal to different heritage sites to show what needs to be preserved and why they should preserve their own houses first before looking at the monuments and everything. And she's very active too. That she's morning and evening, you see her carrying stuff around in those heritage sites, and very dedicated person. She's going to share a very important message today. That will be in Nepal Bhasha, but I've got English subtitles there so that everyone can understand. Then the other speaker will be Sumana Shrestha. She is an MIT graduate, and she's been in Nepal for, I think, slightly more than the last 2 years. So after her graduation, she did some professional work with Boston Consulting Group as a management consultant. And she's been a very effective activist, because she's a kind of a role model, I would say, because in the last 2 years, within 2 years after her graduation abroad, what a Nepali person can do is a clear picture that she has shown from her works in the last 2 years. If you remember, during the blockade time, when there was a Nakabandi in Nepal, there was no petrol and anything, but she started this carpooling Kathmandu thing, which had like lots of thousands of followers. Every day there used to be like 2,000-3,000 followers increasing, and they had like 89,000 people following, so that people could help each other with their vehicles when there was no petrol. So she started that, and after that she also started medication for Nepal, which had again 89,000 followers, in which like lots of people from abroad used to send every amount of medicine to Nepal, and that was a very successful thing. And after that she also started Rani Pokhari campaign, so that the concrete and iron rod shouldn't be used and all that, and should be rebuilt in traditional way. So that was a very successful, and it is now, we've seen the results already. After that she started custom and rebuilding campaign, which is now given by the government to the local people already. You must have read the news last month or so. Now it is being administered, supervised by the local experts, so that the structure should be built in our own traditional way, rather than being given in tender for very cheap bodies. So these are all only a few of the successful things that she's done, and she's going to explain in detail about that. Plus, she actually is going to lay out her plans about an endowment fund, which will be used for every person, every individual who is interested to learn about Nepalese heritage from now onwards. And she's got a very well-structured plan of the endowment fund, which she's going to start soon. And this is a platform where we give her a way to open up to everyone. So the first speaker will be Saurav Shrestha, who is here with us today. He is a Chevening scholar, as I've already said, and his expertise is in building urban design and development. And this is going to be a major presentation, as I said, and it's going to be around 40 minutes long, I think. And now I will ask Mr. Saurav Shrestha, I request him to start his presentation, which is, I'm sure, which is going to be a very eye-opener, kind of thing. I've been with him before. I've listened to him for 2-3 hours before when we met over lunch. That was a big thing for me. It took me by surprise, and I really learned a lot of things from him. And I'm sure you will too today, as well as every other person who will watch the video recording later on in the future. Thank you.